Hello and welcome to the channel. Human rights lawyer Femi Falana has called on the Department of State Services (DSS) to hasten the pace of the agency's investigation on the embattled suspended duo, the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN) Governor Godwin Emefiele, on the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) Chairman Abdulrasheed Bawa. Him say the process don't too dey waste time and them need to resolve sharply, one way or another. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. Falana asks DSS to speed up investigation. Arraigned Bawa Emefiele. Human rights lawyer Femi Falana has asked the Department of State Services (DSS) to speed up the investigation into the cases involving the suspended chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC), Abdulrasheed Bawa, and the embattled governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN), Godwin Emefiele. While Emefiele was arrested on June 10 over allegations of regime financing, Bawa was quizzed by the Secret Services over allegations of abuse of office leveled against him. Speaking during an interview on Channels Television's Politics Today, Falana urged the DSS to arraign the duo in court if it has evidence of indictment. He argued that the continued detention of Emefiele and Bawa did not reflect the implementation of the Administration of Criminal Justice Act. The senior advocate of Nigeria urged the Nigerian government to handle the cases in line with the provisions of the law to avoid a situation whereby loopholes are exploited. Investigations should be speedily conducted, more so where allegations are made. I do not expect any delay in the investigation of the very serious allegation that has been made, he stated. In the case of Emefiele, the State Security Services last year alleged his involvement in regime financing. Please quickly do something about that. With respect to money laundering and other offenses, take them to the appropriate agencies of government. In the case of Mr. Bawa, we haven't been told the offenses he committed. I cannot speak very confidently with respect to the gentleman, except to ask the government or the agencies involved to speed up an investigation and have them arraigned if they are indicted. Falana also blamed the irresponsibility of the ruling class for the hardships brought on by the alleged fraud perpetrated by beneficiaries of the fuel subsidy regime and failed promises to reform the oil sector. There is therefore a need for the federal government to act fast to alleviate the citizens' sufferings, the human rights lawyer noted during the live appearance on Channels Television, Politics Today. The government will have to move speedily to address the suffering of the people, undeserved pains inflicted on the people because of the irresponsibility of the Nigerian ruling class, he said. Whereas General Muhammadu Buhari had promised in 2015, when I get to power, I am going to fix all the refineries. President Bola Tinubu in his inaugural speech on May 29 declared that fuel subsidy is gone, a move that has generated mixed reactions given the stark hike in fuel costs nationwide. According to Falana, what is important in the implementation of government policies is to look at the impact on the people. Now that it is clear that those who initially applauded the removal of fuel subsidy are beginning to appreciate the enormity of the crisis that it has caused for the country and now mounting pressure on the government to fast-track the process of cushioning the effects of the removal, he said. No doubt there was a lot of fraud that characterized the management of fuel subsidy, and the government will have to investigate that. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. Meanwhile, Nigerians have reacted to a reported meeting between President Bola Tinubu and human rights lawyer Femi Falana son at the presidential villa in Abuja. Niger News earlier reported that Falana, who is the lawyer to the Nigeria Labour Congress (NLC) and its affiliate unions, met with Tinubu on how best to handle the removal of fuel subsidy and how to ensure that the pain of Nigerians does not worsen. The senior lawyer also met with the president on the war against corruption and how best to recover funds that have been stashed in foreign jurisdictions. Falana also discussed with Tinubu how to tackle waste in government and recover looted funds, adding that the aim is just to ensure that the economy picks up quickly. The meeting, it was learned, followed a letter that the human rights lawyer had written to Tinubu on the economy and how the president could succeed. Following the developments, some Nigerians took to social media to express their reactions to the meeting between President Tinubu and Falana. Jide Moses wrote, Falana had always been an NLC lawyer and he had always represented them in courts, so he will probably work between both the FG and NLC in dousing the tension caused by the fuel subsidy. Uncle 18, I might not like the character of the president, but his recent moves and meetings make you realize we didn't have a president for the past 8 years. Dora Dave, they want to buy Falana's conscience. They removed subsidy from diesel and yet no positive effect on the economy. They just want the masses to continue suffering. If they are sincere, they would have started by cutting down the cost of governance. Uncle G online, Ghana must go for everybody. Falana will change the frequency immediately. Great G, is Falana an economist? If there are laws guiding fuel subsidy, then it is a right move. Leyenium wrote, I foresee that this meeting will come since Falana's son granted the last week's interview on Channels TV with Sheun Okinbaloye. Alpha Mefuna Rhodes wrote, that's what he does. Get everyone on his side. LOL. Falana knows what he carries anyway, so I expect him to tell Tinubu nothing but the truth. Benga 1010 wrote, at least he is making moves. Something the last government lacked. I didn't vote for him, but I'm liking his government already. Amas Lincoln wrote, there is nothing special about their meeting. After all, it is an open secret that Femi Falana is one of the lawyers serving and protecting the social, economic, and political interests of Bola Tinubu. Let's not forget he defended Tinubu in court during his Chicago Gate episode in 1999. That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time, bye.